No. Hey, when do you think it will be like universally standard to teach? Well, not universally, almost universally standard to teach evolution in schools, in public schools,
Well,
public schools.
public schools. I think it's nearing that point. I mean, I know like most teachers seem to have, with the exception of naive students, they're like encouraged to teach evolution. I know my dad taught evolution, and I've always had evolution teaching growing up, and I don't remember anyone in my experience personally making a big stink about it.
I remember that. I remember one time I was in fifth grade, and I don't know. I think my fifth grade teacher was a little more with it than her coworkers. I think she came from like a middle school or I don't know, something. But she had to get a sub, and she got this guy who held some position at like NASA or something.
That's
To
pretty
sub.
cool. And this guy was just subbing.
He was talking. Yeah, he was subbing, and he was talking about evolution the whole day.
Oh,
But like none of this, all the students laughed.
wow,
Wow.
wow.
Yeah.
Like laughed in mockery of it, or laughed maybe just because the sub was trying to teach it. Because I know
Yeah.
we always
Mockery.
just.
Like I just thought it was like so stupid.
Well, was he making sense, or was he talking about like some crazy evolution that I'm not even aware of?
I think he was making like elementary arguments. The elementary like exposition of it.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. I mean, maybe I was just unaware to it, but well, I also had experienced most of my elementary education up north.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, not down here. But I mean, I know there's some pretty stupid people. Definitely in our school, probably even well, definitely in our grade. But I mean, like even within IB, there's people who just can't comprehend it, and I'm not sure whether it's like a lack of understanding
Yeah.
or
Well,
just pure refusal.
to be fair, I mean, like the acceptance of evolution for most people is really, just be like the acceptance of, a certain type of philosophy. That's, it's really not as practical as, it sounds. So if someone like if someone like believed in a religion, right?
Right.
And evolution was like the only part of the school curriculum that conflicted with their religion, right?
Right.
And they didn't really care about it in the first place. So
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you laugh. That means you listen and learn, and maybe you realize that you're wrong and that's right.
oh well, I mean these are elementary kids.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Fifth
I'm not
grade.
blaming the elementary kids.
Yeah.
I'm blaming society. Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't blaming them. I mean, they'll only grow up to be idiots, like Tyler.
Yeah.
All right, so new topic: summer fashion.
Summer fashion.
Yeah,
And I don't know.
outline
fashion
your
is.
summer fashion outfit.
My summer fashion outfit.
Yeah, what's your premier summer fashion outfit?
Outfit. I don't have one.
Okay, next topic.
Premiere. I don't even know what that means. Premiere.
Premier. I don't know, man. Like, what do you dig? What do you dig to wear during the summer?
Shorts and a t-shirt.
Same. You know what?
Flip-flops.
Same. Flip flops. Sunglasses, even.
Nah.
Well, Well, you're not as cool as me, so. Next
Okay.
topic.
No, that was part of a topic. That was part of a bigger topic.
Summer fashion fits into the evolution topic.
No. Did you want to talk about summer fashion?
Not really, no.
Okay, it's a pretty boring subject. I mean, we live in Florida. It gets pretty hot. Everyone kind of wears, same thing.
Well, I was trying to appeal to our
Ex-
wide.
Except like the frenzies.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to appeal to our wide range of listeners.
What?
Yeah. Maybe some like fashion, maybe some like Deadwood, which is our next topic.
I'd prefer not to be because I don't know the show.
All right. Breaking Bad.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's a show from like
Still on.
Started 02.
No.
05.
It's
have no
it's
idea.
5 years
Sorry.
old, so 07.
07. Right. It started in 07. It was like guy out of like typical, middle class family. Chemistry teacher gets cancer. Like prideful, so he can't accept charity, and he like wants to, pay for his cancer treatments, or he initially just wants to leave his family with money, but later, of course, he's convinced to actually get the treatment so he can live. And yeah, and so to get the money, he starts cooking meth. He steals like chemistry sets from his school lab. He teaches at high school, and he finds this like punk, Jesse Pinkman. They gave him a pretty punkish name too.
Yeah. Yeah. Pinkman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I mean like I think like I mean I love the show and it's sort of like it's like Walt the main character is like his like transformation, it's like it's like
what is it like, man?
no, it's like it's his transformation, and it's also like the I don't know dichotomy between him and Jesse. And I think it's probably Jesse's transformation as well. The only thing is, like, I can off the top of my head think of Walt's transformation as someone who always was sort of in the backseat his whole life, really taking charge of his life and those around him, and he becomes like a badass. And he begins to like identify that he has the power to do anything that he sets himself to, instead of being like not take shit from anybody. But and then there's like the dichotomy between him and Jesse. And I noticed this, and I talked about this theory to Tyler. I think he sort of shut it down, where it's like Walt has a name on the show that's like Heisenberg, and it's like named after the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, which is like as much as one thing can be measured, the other cannot. And I think that sort of represents Walt and Jesse's relationship, because when one of them is like either steadying or flying off, the other is doing the opposite. They're never truly in sync, and then when they are, like an outside force comes in to throw them off. But yeah, like I know I sense the dichotomy thing, and then like the Walt transformation, and I'm pretty sure Jesse's transformation has to do with it too. I'm just not sure into what, whether it's just him growing up, or like learning to make decisions for himself, or I don't know. Like they always reference him as being very loyal, so I don't know what that has to do with it, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you finish the series?
I finished everything that's out. There's still a 5th season coming this summer, and that'll do it.
I see. Yes, the fate of Jesse Pinkman is yet to be known.
All right. Well, thank you for weighing in on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you guys play Civilization? Because
I do.
I mean, it's it's worth looking into. Honestly.
Civ
I mean,
3.
Honestly.
Civ 3, I said. If you're gonna play Civ, I would say Civ 3.
What?
If you're gonna play Civ, I would play Civ 3.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really speak for 4 or 5 or 2
We played
or
5,
1.
or we played 4.
We didn't really play 4.
Well, yeah, 'cause it was shittier than Civ 3.
It was like we played like 100 moves.
Right.
100
Well,
turns.
obviously it was bad enough that we could tell in 100 turns that Civ 3 was way better.
It wasn't. I think there's a lot more to it.
No.
And we didn't get it. Well,
I think you're giving the game too much credit.
no.
Yeah, you are.
I played it before that.
But don't bullshit me.
No. On my laptop, I had it downloaded.
Well, Civ 3 is way better.
You can ask Jared.
Alright, then why don't you play Civ 4 now, if it's so much better than Civ 3?
Because my computer can barely load it, and like it looks like an enjoyable game, but I'd have to like relearn the Civ system, well, in a way, and I'd have to like bear with the lag.
Right, so
Pretty bad. Like by the industrial age, it was like, you know, a minute a turn.
damn.
Yeah. So
I don't know, I think Civ 3 is the best. I mean, it's simple, but nuanced. It's not graphically distracting. That's one of the things that distracted me about Civ 4 is they put like so much work into the graphics that it was distracting. You know, I wanted something more two-dimensional.
yeah. Oh, we're gonna see. Okay, never mind. So I thought of this like cast project. Well, it's a project that you could make into a cast project, but the project is to do something and record whatever you're doing in a first-person point of view, or as close to first person as you can make it, and just speak out loud. Not speak out loud. Think out loud. You know, you'd probably want to do this. While like with an activity that you do alone mostly. So like for me, I was gonna just go walking around, and I did, but I had a mishap.
See, like when I'm in a certain mood, I almost narrate my actions in my head anyway.
Yeah, I know, but
Almost in
say it aloud.
like a written format, you know.
A written format.
Like you know how you would read something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You read it. You think it like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I can't.
Like, and the more you do it, the more fluent it gets.
Yeah.